Okay, I'm going to be dressing up my pedal bay on this 2015 Challenger SXT Plus. This is the Speedlogix billet parking brake cover. It's made to fit a 2008 to 2019 Challenger Charger 300 or Magnum. Costs about $20 plus shipping, so you might want to purchase it with some other items to make the shipping worthwhile. I got mine during the holidays. They were running a special. I got it about half price. So this is made for a 6-speed manual car. This is a 2015 Challenger SXT, which only comes in automatic, unfortunately. So you do have to make one modification to this piece, and they recommend to epoxy it in place. Okay, so all you have to do is remove the rubber boot that's currently on the parking brake. If this is your first time removing it, it's a little stiff to get off. You got to work at it a little bit, but it'll eventually just kind of pop off pretty easily. Notice how it's notched out here, which matches this part of the metal. That's what you're going to have to alter on this piece. So test fit it, get that rubber worked around it. I used a grease pencil just to get in here, make some markings approximately where I'm going to need to cut. Get yourself a sharp X-Acto mat knife, whatever it is. Make sure you got a nice sharp edge on there, and you should be able to kind of cleanly just make a notch out so that it fits around here like so. The next step, we're going to go use some epoxy and permanently mount this on here. I don't particularly like to glue things to my car. Makes it a little bit too permanent, but I don't think I'll ever be replacing this once it's on there if I like it. So here we go. Okay, now let's mix our epoxy. Again, I don't use epoxy a lot, and I sure don't like using adhesives on my vehicle, especially when I'm modding stuff. It just makes it way too permanent, but this seems to be the best option for this. So, quick setting epoxy adhesive bonds metal, glass, ceramic, plastic, wood, and rubber. So we're bonding rubber to metal here, so hopefully this will do the job. You can read the directions yourself on your own epoxy. Okay, do not mix the epoxy on metal, only use clean cardboard or plastic. You're going to remove these tips. I've already removed one. Here goes the second one. That seemed to work. Squeeze out equal parts. Let's work this down a little bit. Squeeze equal parts of the resin. That should be enough. Take a plastic spoon or knife, mix it together. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so the epoxy sets in about 5 minutes, so you're going to want to work quickly here. So the epoxy works best if you roughen both surfaces. I'm going to use a little sandpaper just to try and roughen up this metal a little bit. See if that helps the adhesion process any better. Apply the epoxy to both surfaces. Get a nice globby on there. Alright, then I'm going to want to try to get this inside here. This was not the best method. I was going to, yeah. Like I said, I don't work with epoxy a lot, but alright. Glop that in there. That should be enough to hold it. Roughen up both surfaces. Apply epoxy liberally to both sides. Keep your fingers crossed. I don't want to touch that with my fingers. Feels good. Rubber's around. I feel it sticking. Says in about 30 minutes, should be good to go. Sets permanently in 24 hours. Yeah, that feels good. That feels nice. Just gonna put some tape around here, hold it in place while it permanently sets for about 30 minutes. All right, that should be plenty. There's a tip for you. Make an easy tab, so when you're done, no more fishing for them tape lines. There's a bonus. All right, keep your fingers crossed. Hey, there you have it. Looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, you like this dead pedal? Check out my next video to see how I install it. Until then, thanks for watching. Keep on rocking.